Okay, cool. When are you most worried for me and why?
When you're drinking
Perfect
in your
segue,
car.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the worst place to drink.
Yeah.
Drink at home, you stupid dumb. How do you describe our relationship to others?
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah. We're best friends. We're sober buddies. Sober buddies. You know, I don't know. I mean, every once in a while, I will kind of be like, oh, I had a crush on her when we met, but then, we just decided to be friends, and now we're like really good friends. And people find that weird. People find that strange. They're either like, oh, you're lying to yourself and you still have a crush on her, or like, like we were just talking about, like it's kind of rare. I know people that think just a close male-female friendship is weird, which I don't at all. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like best friends, like, or even, friends, best friends. I did call you my sister to someone recently, and you got mad at me for lying, but I was like, hey, I feel really close to you. Like, I feel like I'm your brother. And then you got mad because I lied about it, but I thought it was funny. Oh, well. Describe the moment you realized you could trust me.
I trust you. This is gonna be awkward.
Go for it.
Okay. So it must have been when you had sang me that song.
Uh-huh.
And I told you that I only wanted to be friends,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we went through a lot, and I set that boundary, and you came back in a phone call, and you said, I realized that I want you in my life in whatever way that comes. And whatever form that's meant to be. And yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was, I see what you mean, because, yeah, generally, guys will get friend zoned, and, I had just, I had just gotten clean and sober, and I was very, like, my emotions were all over the place, so I felt a very strong bond with you. It was great. It was amazing. I think a lot had to do with the way you, like, set that boundary, with the way that you told me, like, hey, it was clear that I had a crush, and you were like, hey, like, we're just gonna be friends. And something in the way you did that, I was like, okay, but we had already developed such a bond. I was like, oh no, like, hold on, like, I don't want this to, like, I don't want it to be awkward. I don't want us to not be friends. Like, I knew that I wanted you in my life.
Yeah.
And then in the time following, I realized that I had always kind of wanted to be your friend, and that I was,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting that was the moment you knew you could trust me.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
I mean, right?
Now that we're talking about
right?
it makes sense.
I mean, I feel like that's, such a winning moment for a friendship. It's
it's rare. I think it's rare.
It's such a rare moment for a guy-girl friendship.
I mean, it was, it like hurt, you know what I mean? Like
Of
it hurt my pride, and I
really didn't know if we were going to come back from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was such a hard boundary to set because I really cared about you.
Yeah,
as a well-versed people pleaser, I could have kept that game going for a million years.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And I could have kept the flirtation on, but that would have been so painful.
Yeah.
And it was not right.
Yeah.
I did not want to hurt you.
Right.
And so, that we were able to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
And still cultivate just this awesome friendship that's still going.
Yeah.
So strong.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's great the way this has worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you hesitant to share with me? Tell me now.
Yeah, I thought about this. Okay, well, I did mention that the crush feelings didn't go away 1,000%, which is fine. There was one thing that you don't know about that I had never mentioned. So I was trying to not drink at the time, and this was shortly after I was still processing, many emotions, but also the you friend zoning me emotions. And we were hanging out, and I actually went and got drunk immediately after dropping you off. Yeah. Because I was thinking, I was like, is there anything I haven't told her? Because for the most part I've been an open book. But I was trying to get sober, so it was not, I was not drinking as far as you knew, and I went and bought a big bottle of whiskey the moment after dropping you off, and yeah.
And you continued to count days?
Oh, no, I think I eventually admitted that I had relapsed. But I don't know. It was a muddy era. I probably hid it for a few days.
Okay.
Because I was thinking I'm just gonna drink. I'm just gonna drink this one night.
I remember.
But yeah, that was a period where I was kind of hopping on and off the sobriety wagon. But it was somewhat connected to,
yeah, gotcha.
my feelings over you. This was some time ago, but yeah.
Right.
But that's just why I drank, because for any emotion, because I'm, historically not the best at dealing with emotion. I'm a lot better these days, because that was a couple of years ago.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Mwah. What has my sobriety taught you?
Nice. Ooh, it's great. Your sobriety has taught me a lot, because there was a while where you weren't sober, and I was like not really sure that you were gonna get sober again. And I was like genuinely scared about that. Because I've joked about this with you before, but I was like, I didn't think she could do it.
Me fucking neither.
Yeah, and then
No chance.
right, and then you totally have, you know. So it's like really showing me that there's no amount of like, you know, mental health issues or trauma or any there's nothing that can really stop you if you really want to get sober. You can decide you're going to, and then you can like, you know, get other people on your team to help you be accountable, and then you can work on yourself and do the work that it requires, you know, to have sobriety. And it's as simple as that, and you've done that, and that's you bring me a lot of strength and hope on that front.
Aw, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If this were to be our last conversation, what is something you never want me to forget?
That you are the main character in your life. And you are not only worthy of love, but you are love. And you really like do have the potential to do all of the things that you want in your life, to have the kids and the wife and the house and the job and like you just like and the healthy boundaries and the day-to-day like boring shit. You can do all of those things like in just small actions, day-to-day, just small steps with practice. I really believe that. I really, really believe that for you. I see that for you. And like, don't like second guess yourself on that. Like you can do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Ashika here from The Skin Deep. We really appreciate you being here and watching this conversation. If you love what we're doing and want to stay in the loop, sign up to our newsletter for special deals, new conversations, and to be a part of our community. Sign up at theskindeep.com/subscribe. Thank you.